Hello everyone, myself Muthumari, working as an assistant professor, Department of ECE, Kamaraj College of Engineering and Technology, Virudhunagar. In this video, I am going to discuss about Huffman code. First, Huffman coding is the lossless data encoding algorithm. In this method, we can reduce the complex code into a smaller sequences. So, in this method used to maximize the efficiency by assigning different number of binary bits based on probability of occurrence. So, in the following steps, we can perform Huffman code. First step, we can arrange the given messages in the descending order based on their probability. In second step, add last two symbols by assigning binary bits 0 and 1. Then addition result will be placed in second stage. Again, add last two symbols by assigning binary bits 0s and 1s. Again, we can arrange the symbols based on their probability. The code word can be obtained by reverse the given trace path. So, we can perform these steps in the following example. A source transmitter messages having the probabilities 0.05, 0.08, 0.25, 0.2, 0.12 and then 0.3. So, construct Huffman code for this example. We can construct Huffman code table for this problem. So, first step is rearrange the given symbols in the descending order, right? Descending order of their probability, we can list out the symbols here. So, first one, in this probability, higher probability is 0.3, next 0.25, next one is 0.2, 0.12, 0.08 and then 0.05. 6 symbols arranged based on their probability in their descending order, right? So, second step is add last two symbols by assigning binary bits 0s and 1s. Assigning 0 to the 0.08 and 1 to the 0.05. Add these two symbols, the addition result will be 0.13. Addition result 0.13 will be placed in between of 0.2 and 0.12, right. So, the 0.3 will be moved here as it is, 0.25 also placed as it is, next 0.2 also in stage 1. This addition result 0.13 will be placed here. Next, this 0.12 comes here, 0.12. So, the given number of messages is 6. In stage 1, we can reduce the symbols as 5. Next, again add last two symbols by assigning binary bits 0s and 1s. Assigning 0 to the 0.13 and 1 to the 0.12. So, add these two symbols. This result 0.25 will be placed in stage 2 based on their descending order of probability. So, this result will be 0.25. So, this 0.3 no change, occupy this place. Next, the addition result is 0.25. The second message also 0.25. So, we can place this addition result 0.25 in second place. Next, this 0.25 comes here. Next, this 0.2 occupy fourth place. So, given probabilities count is 6. In stage 1, it can reduce as 5. In stage 2, it can reduce as 4. Again, add last two symbols by assigning binary bits 0s and 1s. So, assign 0 to 0.25 and assigning binary bit 1 to 0.2. Okay. So, addition of this last two symbols result will be 0.45. This 0.45 comes to the third stage in first symbol. So, this 0.45 appear here. So, this 0.3 comes here, next 0.25. So in this stage 3, 4 symbols reduced as 3. So again we can add last 2 symbols by assigning binary bits zeros and ones. So assigning 0 to the 0.3 and 1 to the 0.25, this addition result will be 0.55. So this addition result occupy first place, 0.55 here, and then our previous value 0.45 occupy the second place. Again you can assign the binary symbols zeros and ones, assigning 0 to the 0.55, 1 to the 0.45. This result will be 1. Okay. Here up to 4 stages, last 2 symbols we can obtain. This, by using this code, the given 6 symbols reduced to 2 symbols in stage 4, right. So now we can trace the path for each symbol, right. First for x1 0.3, for 0.3 come to stage 1 with no symbol. Next in stage 2 also no binary symbol. In stage 3 this 0.3 having 0, in stage 4 having 0. So the trace path for 0.3 is 0 0. Next the trace path for 0.25, 0.25 in stage 1 0.25 no binary path. In stage 2 it having binary bit is 0. Next in stage 3 no binary bits. In stage 4 1. So the trace path for 0.25 is 0 1. Okay. Next we can find the trace path for 0.2. For 0.2 stage 1 no binary bit. In stage 2 it is 1. In stage 3 no binary bits. In stage 4 it is 1. So for 0.2 also 2 binary bits. For 0.12 in stage 1 it is 1. Next in stage 2 no binary word. Next for stage 3 it is 1, stage 4 it is 0. So it is 1 1 0. Next for 0.08 the trace path calculated as in first stage 0, this 0, next again 0. In stage 2 no binary word. Next in stage 3 it is 1. Next last stage it occupies 0. Okay. At last for 0.05 we can trace the path. So first the binary bit is 1. Next it can move up to next stage it is 0. Again no binary word. Here it is 1. In last stage it is 0. Okay. So we identify the trace path. The code word can be calculated by reversing the trace path. Simple. So the code word for 0.3 is 0 0. Next 1 0 we can reverse this trace path. So it is 1 1. Next 0 1 1, 0 1 0 0, 0 1 0 1. We can reverse the trace path, we can obtain the code word. Next at last the length. Length for each symbol is just count for this code word 2 2 2 3 4 4. So by using this table we can find the length of each symbols. For x1 0.3 the length will be 2. For last symbol x6 0.05 the length is 4. So by using this table we identified the length of each symbol. Now we can identify the length of the code, entropy as well as efficiency by using Huffman code table. In last table we identified this notation Li for each symbols, right. For x1, the length will be for x1 0.3 probability having the length is 2. Next for x2 the length will be again 2, x4 3. Okay. In previous table we identified this length, right? For x1 it is 2, x2 also 2, x3 2, x4 it is 3. For x5 the length will be 4, for x6 also the length will be 4. Now we can find the length of code, this L bar, right? For L bar formula will be summation of I equal to 1 to n Li and then Pi. This summation will be expanded as length here, it is Li, it is Pi. In this table length is here and probability is here, just we can multiply length as well as probability. So this summation can be expanded as 2 and 0.3 multiply. So 2 into 0.3 again plus 2 into 0.25 plus 2 into 0.2 plus 3 into 0.12. So just we can multiply length and probability. So next 0.08 again 4 will be multiplied by 0.05. So our using this calculation length of the code is 2.38 bits per symbol. So the average code word length is 2.38 bits per symbol, right? Next we can identify the entropy, right? By using this data we can calculate entropy here. So L bar is 2.38 bits per symbol. Next we calculate the entropy. So the entropy H equal to summation of I equal to 1 to n Pi log 2 of 1 by Pi. Here Pi is these columns 0.3, 0.25, 0.2, 1 to 0.08 and 0.25. So with the help of probability value itself we can find the entropy. So first probability is 0.3. So for I equal to 1 it is 0.3 log 2 of 1 by 0.3. That's it. The second probability is 0.25. Therefore 0.25 log 2 of 1 by 0.25, again 0.2 log 2 of 1 by 0.2 plus 0.12 log 2 of 1 by 0.12, again 0.08, 0.25, 0.08 log 2 of 1 by 0.08 plus 0.05 log 2 of 1 by 0.05. So just with the help of probability value itself we can identify the entropy here. By using this calculation the entropy H value is 2.358 bits per symbol. Okay. Now the length of the code L bar is 2.38 bits per symbol and the entropy H equal to 2.358 bits per symbol. Now we can calculate the efficiency here. The efficiency eta equal to H bar L bar. So the H equal to 2.358 and then L bar equal to 2.38. So by using this calculation we can find the efficiency here. So this result will be 0.99. The percentage of efficiency will be 99%. So by using Huffman code, efficiency for Huffman code is 99% and then redundancy. So redundancy equal to just this 1 minus eta, so it is 0.01. Redundancy for this example is 0.01, but the maximum efficiency we calculated here is 99%. So it is the best data lossless encoding algorithm with the high efficiency. We can get up to 99%. Okay, thank you.